Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today on Ghost of Tsushima, we're going to be going over the broken blacksmith mission. When I initially went through this, I came through a lot of problems trying to keep up with the slaver as well as finding the proper path to stay hidden. So I've gone back and found the best route that I thought worked for me, and I hope you all are able to get the same benefit out of it as I did. And if you do, don't be afraid to hit that like button and that sub button. Join the Demon Legion. And in the meantime, let's get into it and see what we can do.
A few people fought back. The ones left alive are prisoners, slaves.
But you never saw Taka?
No. But someone's been working the forge the past few days.
Maybe it's your brother.
How long have you two known each other?
Since I was too young to know better.
I was just starting to brew sake. Sold Yuna my first batch.
Tasted like piss, but it was cheap.
For a while, I tried to get Taka's help selling it. Turned out he was too soft.
People told him sob stories, and he'd give them sake, free of charge. Mongols. Damn, you two better get in the car.
There aren't many. I can handle them.
No, Jin. Taka is so close. Please.
All right.
Get ready. They might search the car.
You said they don't do that.
At the town gates. I've never seen them this far out here.
Das! Das war Asamobe!
Dad! Hurry up!
Just a little far. What was all that screaming? Doesn't matter. Keep it down. Is that what Taka's going through?
Your brother's a skilled blacksmith. They won't treat him like that.
You don't know that. We're getting close. Quiet. I can't believe this worked. Oh no. Somebody must have pissed off the Mongols. They burned half the town. This is where we part ways.
Keep the Mongols drunk and distracted.
I'll do my best.
Stay safe, Genji.
And you, Lord Sakai. Taka's waiting for us. Let's go. Once we're
Alrighty, now that we're here in the Mongol territory, first thing we're going to do is follow Yuna. We're going to go through these little bushes right here and jump up on the little shack that we see right here. And then wait and identify the slaver. Now the slaver can easily be found after we view, followed by that white line until we center it. Then we can press X and then identify him. Now we're going to simply wait for him and then find the best path possible to move, which for me just so happened to be this little bamboo rod that I jumped over to, and then down to the little shack right next to it, and then up diagonally to the one right there. And then we have to wait on this little slaver because apparently I moved a bit too fast here, and I do apologize for that. So he's still inspecting the slaves. So with that, we'll wait and then move on. Now that he's done, we're going to move on over and we're going to jump straight across and climb on up and wait for him to move a little bit so that way we do not lose sight of him and our countdown doesn't start. And we're going to jump up higher onto this roof, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go across this little bamboo bridge right here. Do not jump down into that little hatch. I didn't because, again, this is the easiest way for me. We're waiting on him before we go across. Make sure he isn't looking and nobody else is out there. Then we jump across to the building right next to it. And then we sit and wait for his little dialogue in between his person and the slaver after he has killed the person. I did not assassinate him because that would require me to jump back up and gives me a higher chance of losing track of him, and that is not something we want to do. Now we're going to go back across this little bamboo bridge right here and move forward and wait, because now he's going to walk off into the corner and talk to them, and they're going to spend a little while doing that. Now that he's done talking to them and doing that, we're going to turn to our left over here and then jump on the building right here to our left. Make sure you do not miss it or you will fall down and then have more problems. So do be careful when you're jumping from roof to roof. I have ran into the problem occasionally that I just completely miss it. He's going to walk right past that guard right there. We're going to jump down and then go across this little Tory gate looking thing and then get onto the roof across from us. We're going to wait for him to go under it before we jump on so that he doesn't see us, and then we don't have to worry about that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to wait for his dialogue in between these two people right here to end, and then we will continue on.
What is problem?
Your blacksmith, Taka.
You're not going to go over towards this direction. Waste of time.
I know it. Taka's here.
He is only blacksmith.
Oh, I'm a blacksmith too, and I'll do much better work.
I cannot think too.
This little arrow right here is where we're going to jump down and go to once they are done talking, and right now we're going to wait.
That bastard! He'll kill Taka!
Now right here, you don't want to stop looking at him until Yuna and your dialogue ends, or the timer will start, and you'll have to keep looking at him and run back to where you were. So don't worry about that. Now right here, you have to have your bow for this, the half bow. So go do that mission. You're going to headshot this one right here. Don't worry, it will not attract the other one. You do have to be careful because right here, I shoot the helmet in the wrong spot and it does not kill him. It bounces off. So I have to slow down time and then shoot him in the face before he blows that horn. And those two running off in the distance over there will post up right behind on the other side of that rock. We're going to jump down and go ahead and move on over. We have enough arrows to do this right here. Make sure nobody else is looking this direction. I use my hearing to make sure I know where everybody is as much as possible. Don't walk too far forward or they'll see you, just like that. And with that, we're going to try and reposition ourselves to shoot them in the face. We're going to one-shot this guy right here and then slow down time to immediately react to hit him with one shot. Jump over the fence and go up the little rocks right here. And that's going to put us in the perfect position to get to the jailer without being seen. And with that, we're going to go ahead and continue on and catch the slaver.
The slaver.
Can't let him get away.
Once the slaver walks into this hut, you can move freely forwards. Do not run because somebody might hear you. If he gets out of this hut right here, you'll automatically start walking. Don't get too close to him, obviously, or you'll trigger him. But as soon as he gets close enough, it'll start the cutscene in between Yuna, her brother, the blacksmith, and the slaver, who Yuna then turns to kill, and we rescue her brother.
Taka! What did they do to you? You're safe now.
We need to move.
We can't. They'll catch us, just like the others.
This is Lord Sakai. He'll protect us.
I need you to trust me, Taka. I need your help.
I'll try, my lord.
There's a gate nearby.
Now, don't worry about crouch walking anymore. They're gonna still find that body regardless of what you do. So don't worry about that. What you're gonna do the second you get the chance to sprint, you're gonna sprint straight over here towards this arrow to those little crates, jump over, and continue running on.
Where are we going? Kenji's waiting for us at the crossroads.
If he made it out alive.
Now you're going to come across this little grass bed. You're going to go ahead and crouch down into that because all the way off in the distance in the trail, you'll see a bunch of Mongols running up and yelling, trying to get to the slavers' camp and find the person who did it. Now you can press the standoff button. I didn't do that because that's not what I wanted to do, and that's perfectly fine if you want to. I'm trying to do this as stealthily as possible, so I don't recommend doing it. And what you're going to do is you're going to continue to sprint on, and around the rock up here there's another grass bed that you're going to hide in because there is more Mongols coming around the corner. And after that you are home free to the checkpoint. Horses will start trying to run up and you'll think it's enemies, but then Yuna will yell out it is the person you need to be meeting up with, and you'll just jump on the horses. Now that's going to be it for me. And that's how you successfully get through the broken blacksmith as quietly and easily as possible without having to constantly restart from another checkpoint. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did. If you did, hit that like button, hit that sub button, and join the Demon Legion. In the meantime, take it easy, stay safe. This is Demon64, and I'm out of here.
They're coming for us.
Get in the tall grass and stay down.
Kenji! Taka! You made it!
Were you followed?
No, but we can't go back to my place. It's crawling with Mongols. We should go.
We have to put some distance between us and Azamo Bay.